There it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to lay some metal. Now that gouging is complete, we can begin laying in the weld repair itself. This process starts with our welder working outward from the strengthening gusset and then climbing up the frame, laying in individual stitches between the two halves. As discussed previously, the temperature of the frame was raised to near 300 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent moisture inclusion. No small feat in the humid Cleveland summer. The block heaters, combined with the hot August weather, kept temperatures in the pit uncomfortably warm, which limited working shifts as the welding team would alternate the heat of the workspace with cooler air topside. We had to take care not to overly ventilate the area, as moving air would siphon heat from the frame. Each individual stitch linking the forward and aft sections of the frame had to be painstakingly chiseled and cleaned after each bead. There were more than 1,300 individual stitches between the front and rear sections of the frame. This accounted for more than 260 cubic inches of metal which had to be laid in to strengthen and complete the repair. Once again, we have to recognize the contribution of our friends at the Lincoln Electric Company. Lincoln Electric provided us with metallurgical analysis services, allowing us to identify the alloy of our frame and prove that yes, it would be weldable. They also provided a significant number of welding supplies and technologies, including the exhaust vent that can be seen in the clip on screen that would evacuate spent gas and help maintain the cleanliness of our welds. Lincoln Electric also provided PPE as well as a new Power Meg machine, which is best described by our welding team.
That 262 MIG welder that they gave us, that thing was awesome. We put that thing through the test and put it through the runs, and it ran great. And we
100% duty cycle for 6 hours of welding a big giant steel frame, and it said thank you very much.
Yeah, I think my longest straight run time on it was 7 or 7.5 hours, like straight with no stopping. I mean, and it didn't give me any problems.
Not a single hiccup.
And so I can't thank Lincoln Electric enough for coming out and donating their time and their equipment to us, and they've been an integral part of of this restoration. And if they wouldn't have donated all this equipment, I honestly don't know what we would have done other than go rent a good welder. We have welders here, but nothing that can run for 8 hours straight.
At 100%.
Yeah, at 100% duty cycle, and just keep going
like
and going and
pounding
going.
on it.
Yeah, we needed a good a good machine that could run the dual flux core machine, or dual shield flux core.
Yep.
And that thing delivered, man. And it was nice because it's also got the little computer in it too, so we were able to actually save the settings inside of the computer for cast steel and the different passes, the up passes, the flat passes. So it's a beautiful machine, and
except for the cup holders. Who puts cup holders on top of your welder? It's just, you're going to be cleaning it out of the inside of the welder.
Jay's really bad about the cup holders.
Hey, I have to find something to complain about. And that's the only daggum thing on the entire Lincoln situation that I can complain about.
I put my welding tips in the cup holders. So. But yeah, the Lincoln Electric was an absolutely fantastic partner in this restoration. So we're looking forward to working with them in the future. And for everybody at the Lincoln crew, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys and gals.
Speaking of our welding team, who are they? Well, they are Jay Miller and Matt Lorenzi. Who are they and where did they come from? Here they are in their own words.
My welding background, let's see. Started working on hot rods when I was 12 and haven't put down a torch yet. I love to play with fire and control steel and control metal and make metal do what I want it to do. So it's always just kind of been like, I don't know, a God complex type situation where I got to go in and fix something and it's like, Yeah, it's just steel. I can fix it, but I've pretty much just been field taught, and it's always been, I just take a little bit of knowledge from this application over here and use it over here, and just keep learning and learning and learning. And I habitually go and find weird things to go and play with, and apparently somebody said that there were some trains up here to play with, so I said okay.
I have a 30-plus year background in welding and metal fabrication. I originally went to welding school at Parma Senior High, 97 through 99, and then right out of there I went into the Sheet Metal Workers Union, and then I moved from the Sheet Metal Workers to the Steel Workers Union, and spent 5 years there rebuilding heavy construction equipment, and that's where I got most of my experience for the heavy plate welding and flux core welding. And then I was lucky enough to get my current job that I have now. I started as a welder there, but now I'm a CNC programmer and operator. So I have a 15-year background in CNC programming and machining as well. So
these two by themselves have donated more than 100 hours toward the frame repair project. And with skilled welding rates going from $50 to $100 an hour, that means that their donations of time, energy, and effort have saved Midwest tens of thousands of dollars. This is combined with the donation of time by other volunteers to accomplish lower skilled tasks. These tasks range in complexity from assisting the welders with surface prep or machine adjustments all the way down to things as basic as providing water and calling out shift intervals to ensure that everyone remained hydrated and free from heat stroke. We are pleased to report that we were able to complete this project with no reportable injuries. Finally, we'd like to say thank you to all of our small dollar contributors who were able to help us raise the more than $30,000 in cash it took to accomplish this project. These contributions went chiefly to the rental of the block heater, which allowed us to maintain the frame temperature above boiling point, but also to some material acquisitions as well as paying the fees for our consultants. All these together ensured that this process was able to be completed successfully, and a major milestone in 4070's restoration could be completed. What's coming up next on this project? Well, all of the regular locomotive systems involved in a 1472-day overhaul need to be assessed and addressed, which means we'll be doing work to both the pressure vessel as well as the running gear and all of the locomotive's appliances and accessories. Thank you for staying with us on this journey so far. We can't wait to see where it goes next. The Midwest Railway Preservation Society is pleased to thank Lincoln Electric for their contributions of welding equipment and expertise. With more than 125 years in the business, Lincoln Electric makes some of the finest welding machines in the world. Midwest would like to thank Jay's Over the Top Fab and Design for their contributions to the 4070 restoration. For expert welding and fabrication services, call 330-842-1644. If you liked this video, hit like, share, and subscribe. Log on to MidwestRailway.org for information on membership, volunteer opportunities, merchandise, how to visit, and much, much more. We hope to see you down at our roundhouse.